In 2011, a group of young people decided to research the history and heritage of Teesside. Young people themselves come from a wide and diverse cultural backgrounds and wanted to share their own and migration stories with others.
We previously delivered a number of projects that involve filmmaking, music, and so on, which has helped young people come together and discover about themselves. And so what they wanted to do was to explore the background, the cultures, but also to learn about the background of the area where they live. So they decided to go on this mission to learn about the history and the heritage of Teesside.
I joined Humanah group while I was doing college project on community health. Knowing about the Teesside, the history of the Teesside was my project, which includes employability and culture as well.
Everything that's man-made, everything, starts life somewhere like this. Everything. So the shampoo that you put on your hair this morning is a chemical. It's a chemical product. The foam in the seats that you're sitting on is a chemical product. The soles of your trainers, they are a chemical product, yeah? And they all rely on something else, which is power. So as we go around this site, what you'll see is there's a mixture of chemical plants, a mixture of power plants, and you'll see some areas of the future, which are things like biofuels. We all need things that have not started life as oil or gas or one of those products that is running out. So we've got to think of different ways of making the same products that we all need and rely on completely for our lives.
We went to the imperial chemical industry where young people actually found out about everything around them and everything that they use and how it is made.
Middlesbrough has been one of the maturest sources of UK prosperity for over 160 years, and its story is remarkable. In 1801, Middlesbrough was just a small agricultural community of 25 people. Yet by the end of the 19th century, it was a booming iron and steel town with a population of almost 90,000.
Teesside as we know it today did not exist before about the 1830s, so just over 170 years ago now. It was a set of villages. Middlesbrough didn't really exist. Redcar it was a little fishing village. What made the difference was the discovery of something called ironstone, which is, as the name suggests, a mixture of iron and stone in the Cleveland Hills, which are just to the left of you. Yeah?
They mine iron ore, which looks like stone, but it has iron in it, so if you heat it and make it very hot, then the iron comes out. It's a drift mine because it's only about 60 feet deep, so you can walk into it, and it's not a shaft mine where you would have a lift.
Teesside was very important to the British Steel Corporation that was found there because it had a natural harbour, was capable of bringing big ships in. One of the advantages of this site, and has kept the tradition of steel making here, is that it's able to bring in, I said to you, we need to bring all our raw materials, or the vast majority, from abroad. It's got a very good deep water berth.
In terms of social life in Teesside, we found out that it was very interesting for young people to talk to each other about their culture, using their talent, which has been one of the most important vehicle for us to engage the young people.
Being part of Humanah actually improved my singing because that's the thing I want to do when I grow up. And there's not a lot of places where you can do such a things, and it's actually really good.
This approach has enabled us to further discover what our young people have and what competencies they have that would enable them to grow into their adulthood.
When I was in my country, I used to teach my own traditional dances, and it's like how my traditional sings as well, and there's the beats and the dancing is like how to move it and how to do it as well. And even my future, I'm thinking that it's like if I can, I want to be like a dance teacher and a singer teacher as well.
What we did was young people, they went out and speak to each other. They meet every week and they talk to each other, find out about their different background, talk about their stories and how they came to the UK, what made them feel happy or unhappy in the area, what was the home that made it a place to be. And they looked at how the local community can help in that process of transformation that they are all going through.
That there is one problem in this group that's going on is like punctuality. There's no punctuality in this group, and that can be a problem. That can lead our group to split. Yes.
We had people talking, talking about the dance skills, the music skills, or even specific skill like crafting and so on. Teesside story has been one of the very inspiring one for everyone involved in the project.
Hi, my name is Mushkan. I'm interested in photography. My teacher told me about Humanah project, and during the heritage project, my role was taking pictures and make a story about Teesside, and I had a great experience.
We believe that this project had helped the young people discover what so much about local history that they didn't know.
We learned lots about the history of the Teesside. When the first time I crossed the transport bridge, I know it's 100 years old. It was quite interesting.
However, we think it has only acted as an introductory project for the young people to set the ground for them to understand the place where they live.
Being part of Humanah, it's actually helped me to discover a lot of things and helped me about to know more than the things that I used to know about Teesside.
This sort of initiative, we believe, need further support and to enable young people to go in depth into research, because we did so much in a very short amount of time, which if given time, it will enable young people to create and develop their own heritage story and material that can then be used for future development of the area.